So I made a video back in September about how wearing a mask is feminist action. You can see it here in the card above. And I still feel the same way, and I'm not here to debate that, but it drives me crazy that I am seeing radical feminist women I once respected go so hard for anti-masking and being COVID deniers. It is really shocking and upsetting and frustrating because, well, I posted about this briefly on Instagram on my story, and someone replied, just saying how she can understand that people are frustrated with lockdowns and this and that. And I get that, of course. We are all frustrated with lockdowns. But that doesn't mean that COVID isn't real, and that doesn't mean that masking doesn't protect us, and that doesn't mean that science isn't real. I don't understand, and I don't think it's acceptable to be all about science and biology when it comes to the trans issue, and how biology is real and science proves that you can't change sex and that science dictates what your sex is. But you can be anti-science when it comes to the realities of COVID. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think that that's acceptable to be pro-science and go so hard about the science explanation for one topic and then be completely denying science for another topic. No. And it's frustrating because where I live, cases of COVID are surging. It is getting worse and worse and worse. And it is because of group gatherings. And it's like, yeah, we all know that the lockdown sucks. We all know that the weather is getting nicer and we want to hang out and see our friends and shit. But you're spreading COVID, which is going to lead to more strict lockdown regulations. I cannot grasp people who do this shit. I can't. And it's like, my mom is an immunocompromised person and I have a chronic lung condition. So I absolutely follow restrictions and guidelines because I am scared to get COVID. I know it's frustrating too because the women that I see talking like this are healthy, fairly wealthy, white, privileged women who, if they get COVID, they'll probably get sick and it'll suck, but it'll be fine in the end. The privilege that one has to come from to be this way is just shocking, especially in the realm of radical feminism. How can you be a radical feminist and be so anti-women? And we know, see my last video, that COVID disproportionately affects women of color because of the systemic racism and economic disparity. So how can you be a radical feminist? How can you be any kind of a feminist and advocate for this shit when you know that women of color and poor women are more at risk? Grow the fuck up and stop being a selfish baby who wants to party with your friends. My God.